Good morning, everyone. So before I start, I'd like to share my screen. Okay, so the topic that I will be covering is about how to maximize e-textbook reserves in VitalSource Explore to support the teaching and personalized learning. So in the new normal, how do we optimize our library experience? So to start, we have prepared you a video about the VitalSource Explore. So kindly watch the video. Okay, thank you for watching the video. So in my discussion, two things I will be showing to you online, real time, on how to access the VitalSource Explorer directly to the UPCOE portal. Then afterwards, I'll be guiding you and showing to you how to download the app called Bookshelf, where you'd be able to access all the textbooks for VitalSource in the UPCOE account. Okay, so as discussed by Daniel earlier, the Vital Source Explorer, it's like Netflix. It has a personalized recommendations like the mass read, see what's trending, topics for you, recently added, and top subject views. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It's a user-friendly and very easy to use platform. Okay, so how are we going to maximize our e-resources? For the student's view, they need an accessibility of the e-textbook 24/7 and also with the instructors. So the good thing about the Vital Source Explorer, you can access this online and offline. So what you have to do is just go to your iOS App Store, just type in the Bookshelf or Play Store, Android, type in the Bookshelf, then afterwards, sign in your account. So later, I'll be showing to you how to do this and I'll be conducting a live demo. Okay, so the next challenge that we are facing is the access to the resources to create and to have a personalized learning resources. So in the Vital Source Explorer, we have some materials that you could use like the workbook. So like showed by Daniel earlier, we could do the notes, highlights, add bookmarks, and also we could maximize some features of the Vital Source Explorer. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So now let me shift my screen to the online browser. Okay, so here's the UP Engineering Library Remote Access Portal. So what you have to do to go directly to your Vital Source Explorer is just select the e-text reserves and log in your Vital Source account. So if wala pa po tayong account, you may create an account, but then if you already have your account, just enter the username and password. After that, you'll be landing to your Vital Source Explorer. So like mentioned by Daniel earlier, this one is already integrated the account of VitalSource Explorer and to the UPCOE portal. Okay, so this is exactly what Daniel showed you. But now I just want to specifically show to you the titles that are available inside the UPCOE VitalSource Explorer website. Okay, so if I'm going to search a title, just have to go on the search bar. It's a search engine. So you could search specifically by titles, by publishers, or by author. So you could type it here. So currently we are in the Explore tab. So in the Explore tab, you could explore all the textbook, all the contents that the UPCOE has. So for example, I'm going to search by the publisher. Let's say Cengage. So just type in, then the platform will give you a result. So I want to sample to you one engineering title. Let's say, okay. Okay, I think this one is good. Principles of Instrumental Analysis for Engineering title. So as you will see, we have here 2-day loan time. So meaning once you borrow the book, you have a 2 days duration to maximize the usage of the textbook. To see the description of the textbook, just select the I or the textbook, the actual textbook, and you will see here the availability, loan period, and borrow button if you want to add it to your library. So here's the publisher details, format, publish date, and the book description. All right. So I'd like to borrow the book. You just have to select borrow. Then it will be added to your library. Or you may select open book. Then you will be directed to your actual book. Okay, so I just refresh it because I want to show to you the library tab. So on the other side, we have here the library tab. Inside the library tab, you will see here all the textbook that you have borrowed inside your Explorer. So in UPCOE settings, you could only borrow 2 books. So you must return 1 book if you would want to borrow another new title. Okay, so to continue reading, just select this one. Then you'll be directed to the actual textbook. Okay, so I will not discuss further on how to maximize the usage of the platform because it's already discussed by Daniel. So I'll just want to discuss what's the difference of using the online and the offline. So actually, just a little difference po, when you want to use the sharing option, you could only add highlighter and make it public through online browser. So if you would like to add your highlighter, just select this one, highlighters, and then add. So as you will see, we have here the public tab. So let's say I would like to add red highlight and then check as public. So meaning you could share it to your students or constructors. Okay. Okay. So as you will notice, we have here the different colors and we have the head logo. So for those head logo, meaning it's a public highlighter. But then for those color only, those are private highlighters. Okay. So if you would like to do notes and highlight, so you just have to drag and release. Okay. Drag and then release and then choose the color. So like what they had mentioned, if it's only color and with no head logo, meaning it's private, but then with head logo, it's public. Okay. So for example, I want to use the public highlighter. So it's green. Okay. So if you would like to share it to your students, you could share it because currently it's in the public mode. So now next thing is the workbook. So this one with the stars, you'd see here the highlights, notes, bookmarks, and flashcards. So this is the annotations tab, which you could be able to see all the notes and highlights that you have. And the good thing is you could print this one by exporting. So you just have to select export and here. And you may select print, okay? So now I'll stop sharing online. I'm going to ship my screen through using the mobile. Okay. Hi, Sir Hansel, could you make my mobile a host so that I could, okay, thank you.
Nagpapareset ng password si Miss Lex, I don't have the privilege to.
Oh, apologies. I will do that. Wait.
Thank you, Ms. Lex.
All right. You can try now, Miss Daphne.
Okay. Okay, so in the mobile, I'm using iOS. What you have to do is to just go to the App Store and then search the bookshelf. Okay, so bookshelf. So this is the app logo. Just download. So once you downloaded this one, select open. Okay. So now you need to enter your username and password. Okay, so here's the thing. It's very important po that we have signed in first in the UPCOE portal so that our account will be synced in to the UPCOE portal. So it needs to be integrated po. Okay, so once you already sync your account to the UPCOE portal, just sign in, enter the username and password that you have used. So same po siya. Okay, so the good thing about this, once you have synced in once, you could go to your app directly and borrow the textbook. Okay, so as you will see, I'm inside my library and I have 2 books. So for now, I want to return 1 book so that I could show to you how to borrow a textbook. All right, so here. So these are the actual books for UPCOE VitalSource Explore. So let me search a title. For example, a Cengage textbook. Okay, so let's say I would like to borrow this one. So as you will see, a borrowing limit reach. So I already have 2 books na, so I need to return. Okay. You're about to download physical connected. It's in check. Okay, let me go back to the Explore tab. Return another and borrow. Okay, so I'll return this one. Okay, I'll return the 2 books. Okay, so we could borrow 2 books. Okay, so we're now in Explore. I'll try again. Okay, So let's say I would like to borrow this one. So borrow. So I'm using mobile. So just select borrow. Okay, so I already have one book now. And then I would like to download it. Just select download. Okay, so it's currently downloading now. So it's seamless. You really must download the bookshelf so that you could directly borrow and read textbook and have all the resources for the VitalSource Explore. Okay, so let's just wait to load. Okay, so if you're currently doing the same thing right now, you could type in the screen if you are currently experiencing a problem or an error. Okay, so now we have here the textbook. So you could browse like this. So it's like you're browsing an actual book in your mobile. So on the upper right side, we have here the 3 lines. So once you select that one, you'd be directed to the TOC all or table of contents. So for example, I would like to access chapter 5. So it's about compressors. So here. So you could shift this screen by sliding. Okay. So you could do notes and highlights on this part, like what I have mentioned, but then you could not create an highlighter, which is a public mode when you are using a mobile. You could only create an highlighter online when using the browser, if it's a public mode. Okay, let me show it to you. So to add notes and highlights, just highlight the paragraph that you would like to add and select the highlight mode. Choose the color. So we have here different colors like baby blue, green, orange, and brown. Okay, so if it's with head logo, meaning it's a public highlighter. If it's only color, it's private highlighter. So let's use yellow. Okay, you could also add note by selecting the paragraph and select notes. So for example, I would like to add, this is important. Please read. Okay, so if I will share my textbook to the students, they would be able to see here the notes and the highlights. Okay, so here, this is the highlighter that I have with you. So as you will see, if I will create an highlighter, for example, I would create a purple. There's a notification here. Highlighters created on the mobile app are private only. To create a public highlighter, sign in your account online or to the top. Okay. And also we have some features like the audio read speaker. So what is audio read speaker? So it automatically read the text. So pwede pong naka-head set na lang tayo or headphones. So I'll show it to you.
Chapter 5 Compressors. In operating the system, experienced technicians can quickly fix the problem by making the proper adjustment, cleaning the equipment, replacing.
Okay, so can you hear that? So you could change the setting of our speaker by selecting the settings logo here. So we have here the reading speed, voices, read ALT text. So you could adjust the speed here to slow, medium, and fast. Okay, so once you're done, just go back, then just play again. So just have to select the play button.
Chapter 5 Compressors. In operating the system, experienced technicians can quickly fix the problem by making the proper adjustment, cleaning the equipment.
Okay, so if there's a key term that you would like to further understand or see the definition, just highlight the key term. So for example, this one, I'd like to understand more about the definition of centrifugal. So just highlight and select define, and the system will give you the definition. So you could have a dictionary for British English, Chinese Simplified, and the others. So what you have to do is just download the app, the dictionary setting, and then you could have it already. So currently I have the Oxford Arabic Dictionary and American English Dictionary. So here. Okay. So online we have the workbook, and the mobile we have the workbook also. So this is the workbook, the one with the stars. So all the highlighted part that we have added in our e-reader, you could see inside the annotations. Also, we have here the bookmark tab. So how to add the bookmarks? So just add the ribbon. So here, located on the bottom part. So if it's already added, just go to your bookmarks, and here. So you will notice I have a bookmark for chapter 5. And if I will select this one, I'll be directed to that page. Okay, so let's add another bookmark. Just go to the workbook and here. Then select, and you would be directed to that page. Okay, also we have the flashcards. If there's a key term that you would like to add as a reviewer, just select the plus sign, add the deck name. So for example, it's a key term, and then select save. Okay, so we have the front card and the back card. So on the front card is a definition. So the key term, so for example, key term, and the back card is a definition. And then select done. Okay, so now we already added our key term. So traditionally, before we're using the index card. So with the use of VitalSource Bookshelf or VitalSource Explorer, we could use the flashcard as our reviewer. Okay, so you could also change the size, text. Okay. So display options, continue scroll, you could turn this on or off if gusto nyo po na slide, first slide, like this. Okay, you could search a specific key terms. So for example, centrifugal. So here. Okay, so we have one in the workbook, which we added in the highlighter. Okay, so that's all for our bookshelf. I've already discussed how to access it, download it. And if you would like to read offline, just go to your app, just do not sign out because we already downloaded the book. Okay, so here. Thank you for listening with my presentation. So I have prepared a short survey. So I'll be sharing a link and kindly select your answers to my survey. Okay, so let me show it to you. Okay, so this is a short survey. It's only one question. Kindly input your feedback. Okay, so I'll be sharing the link.
Please put the link.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So kindly select the link that I have pasted in our chat box. Okay. So I have here the live voting. So the question is, which tool or feature of the eTextbook reserves in VitalSource Explorer did you find most helpful to support your needs? Okay, so we have one feedback. So one is the mobile accessibility via app and offline access. Okay, so we have 100% for that. Okay. Next is can borrow and return books instantly. So we have both for that also, 17%. Next thing, create and share highlight notes and bookmarks. Okay, so the voting till 10:40. Okay, so you could still vote. Kindly select your options. Okay, so the top choice of our participants is the mobile availability via app and offline access. Okay, so we could end the voting now. So like mentioned, the top is the mobile app offline use, and the second functional for them feature of VitalSource is the creation of notes and highlights, and the list is can borrow and return the books instantly. Okay, so that's all for my presentation. So thank you everyone for listening.